All right, Superman and Lois, the final episode or the finale, so to speak. Honestly, this episode was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was kind of cool the way they threw Superman into the sun. It was kind of looking like Superman 1 million for a split second until they went back to the average costume design. You know, it would have been cool if they fully dived into the super solar power Superman and just turned him into Superman 1 million for a split second. But then again, I do understand how that would be complicated for future episodes, because it's like, if you have this ability, if you have this power, wouldn't you always just throw yourself into the sun? But then again, I could ask that question right now. So that's why I'm kind of confused on why they didn't just fully go into it. Maybe this was his version of Superman 1 million, but this man was overpowered. Like the moment he was in the sun for the longest and like you get a good long look at his suit, I could have sworn he looked a little 1 million looking. But again, maybe that's just my headcanon. Maybe that's me, my eyes playing tricks on me and letting me see what I want to see. Maybe the showrunners put me in a genjutsu. I don't know. Either way, I really enjoyed that scene. I enjoyed the entire climactic fight with Superman versus Ali Allison. As much as I hate the freaking discount parasite, I really did enjoy this episode. Like, there was a lot of things to enjoy, but a little small critique. Like the lady in the beginning where she was giving her news report on the situation of the worlds merging. Let me say that again. The worlds were merging. And she gave the most lackluster performance I've ever seen. Like, my guy, like, she literally sounded like she was reading the scripts. Like, she sounded like me when I'm not trying to put passion behind my wordings, when I'm reading my script. Jesus. Like, seriously, it just wasn't, believable. Like, a little more urgency would be nice given the current situation. Again, there are literally two worlds merging, which is, again, okay, whatever. And the thing that concerns me, again, I have to say this, the Steels have their moment, and it was a nice moment. This episode got me in my feelings a couple times, actually. The thing that kind of irritates me about the Steels is the fact that they're able to make these suits that are powerful enough to damage not only just Superman, but Ali Allison, someone who absorbed multiple Kryptonians' energy, and basically not die on contact. Like, it's just confusing. Like, I knew it was a suicide mission when Steel even tried to fight her in the first place, because, like, dude, come on now. You have a suit of armor. You can't, Kryptonians can't even stop this woman. Jesus, like, what are you gonna do? Like, it was just really weird. And I don't know, it just took me out of the story. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna pretend as if, I couldn't just like enjoy it. Like, it was fun. This episode was fun, but I can't ignore that. Like, it's just really weird how, like, there has to be some level of power scaling to this show, at least to some extent, or else anything's on the table. Like with Jordan, he was able to just like completely like curb stomp like Ali for like a split second. Again, you could argue she was caught off guard, but again, she was strong enough to literally merge two worlds, which again, weird, because how does a parasite know how to do that? How does she know how to do this? How did both of them know of the other anyway? Like, again, you could say the freaking necklace or whatever, but again, it's weird because the necklace was destroyed. I'm just confused on how a lot of this was possible, especially when you look at it like from like the beginning of the season. It's just weird, man. It's just really weird. Like, the first season wrapped up perfectly. The first season started off perfectly. And of course, we got to talk about the elephant in the room. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. The whole situation when it comes down to the reveal of why we haven't seen any other superheroes, why we haven't seen the Flash, why we haven't seen Supergirl. Apparently, this Earth only has Superman. So this entire time, we have been dealing with literally an entirely different universe with just Superman. I hate this. I automatically hate it. I get why they're doing it, and a part of me really likes this because there's no attachment, there's no prior knowledge we have with these characters. So if we do see a version of these characters, it could be a better version and better budget, and it gives the Arrowverse writers excuse to bring back the old actors. So again, I'm not really mad at this. To be honest, I do think it's lazy. I am recognizing that. It is weird. It is lazy. It's cheap. And it's a way for you to skirt around explaining a lot of things. I will admit that, but I can't lie. the Arrowverse just kind of destroyed itself and kind of imploded on itself. Superman and Lois is really the only show that's good anymore, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care that they made this decision, because if I'm being real, the Arrowverse is on life support. It really is. Like, I don't think there's no, controversy for me saying that. I don't think it's no real big reveal. I think it's just common sense. I've never been a fan of how they decided to handle these shows nowadays, because back in the day I used to be hyped for this, but now it's just garbage. Besides Superman and Lois and maybe a few bright spots, but I can't think of any besides Superman and Lois. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. So yeah, a lot of interesting stuff with this episode. I'm not gonna lie, my man Mr. Cushing is just getting thrown through the wall, bro. The man is trying, man. Like again, I do understand women's point of view when it comes to cheating. Women are emotional beings, after all. They can't really handle these type of situations. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, this is just annoying to me, because this man, how many times are they gonna embarrass this man, put this man through the ringer? I'm gonna lie to you, this man has probably been the one acting his ass off more than anyone else in this entire show. But I just don't like how miserable he is. Like, he's utterly miserable, and I hate that. And I hate the fact that Lana can't even understand his point of view. Like, yeah, she says she gets it, but no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She don't know what we know as the audience. This man has been suffering in so much pain. Like, the man honestly made a mistake. And folks, bro, I'm not saying that you should forgive every single time someone cheats, but dude, clearly this was a one-time thing. Clearly this man had a moment of weakness. I mean, just look at what he's gone through the past 2 seasons. The man is broken. All he wants is his family back. And again, these freaking companies, I have to bring this up every time, these companies do not know how to show a positive male figure anymore. I'm going to be real with you. Don't give me shit about Superman. Of course, they wouldn't dare piss off Superman fans that much. As much as they've been doing in the comics, they wouldn't dare do this to Clark. Not really. They're going to show it from a different Earth, but they would never do this to my Clark Kent, my Superman. They wouldn't dare. But at the same time, I have been seeing a pattern with modern media. They don't care for modern families. There is an agenda to destroy the idea of the nuclear family, that, oh, men cheat, all the men are cheating. And I have to bring this up in this review, because this entire season have been putting this in my face, and it's hard for me not to think about it. I'm just not a fan of how they keep doing these male characters. I'm not a fan how they keep doing this in multiple different studios, multiple different companies, multiple different franchises. I'm just kind of sick of it, because there really is an agenda at this point to destroy what it means to have a nuclear family, to destroy what it means to have family values. Like, seriously, I do not like this representation, man, because it's not even accurate. But at the end of the day, man, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just not seeing the forest for the trees. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Peace.